Welcome, everybody.
We are back.
Yes, we are.
We're a DeLorean.
You know what I'm thinking about right now?
To a vacuum.
I hope it's not beer.
What do you think?
Food would be
I'm
great.
thinking about food right
Food would be
now.
awesome.
Oh, food's good.
We're doing a food episode.
But we're not
How
doing a
about
food episode.
Hector? You tell your good story that I want to hear. I want you to spread the word to
Road
the internet,
rage.
and I want this to go out to millions about
About my road rage issues?
your classic.
He loves these stories.
This story is
Issues?
Yeah, I have issues. It's more than one. That's why.
so good.
I'm going to be
I'll
posting
say
some
this.
videos very soon.
Yeah.
I got a dash cam now. And I
Oh,
bitch
no. I wouldn't
every
even do that.
fucking day
I would get canceled.
about every fucking body.
I would get canceled. I would get canceled. Like, people would fire me from jobs I don't even have.
That's why
If I had a
that's
dash
why I ain't
cam.
got a job.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
because of the way you react or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I got issues.
I
Yeah,
tell
there's
it how it is.
Yes, which is a good trait.
issues. Sigmund Freud would say I
depends.
have anger issues. And only
don't
behind
get
the wheel
angry.
of a car.
Here we go. So what happened?
This is like the
happened?
first memory that I have of really bad road rage. And rage, which is what kind of makes it scary. But anybody who's from the Bronx, shout out to the Bronx. How you doing? I was driving down Westchester Avenue. So Westchester Avenue, 2 lanes this way, 2 lanes this way, right?
We got
Underneath
we got
the
family
train
in the
out.
Bronx.
Go Highway. Yeah.
Underneath the train out, right? 6 train runs above it.
Right.
You get to a point, it's called Westchester, Parkchester Circle, right?
Okay.
So that's a bigger train station where a lot of people come off, right? It's a kind of a big junction or whatever. So as you come out, it's kind of a circular. The road cuts off. You have to go around the circle to keep going up Westchester Avenue, or you can come back around and go the opposite direction, etc. Around that circle parks New York City living cabs.
Okay.
99.95% of them are all Lincoln Town cars. They're like black, gray, or burgundy.
Right.
They're all exactly the same. This is in the 90s. Not a venture, I'd say 90.
Okay.
At this point, I had a girlfriend. Girlfriend had a baby.
Okay.
Baby's in the backseat of the car. I am driving.
No car seat.
Huh? Oh, no, of course. No, she was in her car seat, of
Okay.
course.
Good,
We were
good,
legal.
good.
We were 100% legal.
There it is.
But still, there's a baby in the car. That's added drama to any man who's ever driven. Shout out to all the men who drive with kids. Because, no, it's
It's
like...
a task.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you have to control yourself, because whatever you do that you could do
my
when you're
God.
by yourself...
Right.
And if you get your ass beat or you beat somebody's ass, excuse me, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
when you got a kid back there, you got to worry.
Yeah.
I forget these things.
Right.
At that point, I was brand new. Like, I was a kid. I was in my 20s, right?
Yep.
Right.
So we're driving around the circle. I'm in my lane. I'm in the left lane. There's another right lane that you can turn up to go another road, because on the circle, there's other roads that cut off of that break off of it. I'm in my lane because I'm about to get on the Cross Bronx. So I'm in my lane like this. There is a Lincoln Town car parked there.
Okay.
He's got no passenger. I'm sure positive that he got a call on the radio. He's not in front of me. He's next to me, like maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6 inches maybe,
So
on
you
the
said
angle
Lincoln-
in front of me.
So you said Lincoln Town car.
Lincoln Town car. He was
Obviously
double
taxi.
Right. He was
Yeah, yeah.
parked on the circle waiting, because they would park
Yeah,
there waiting
yeah.
for people to come off the train,
Yeah.
jump in the cab. He got a call, I guess. He decided to take off. So he's honking the horn, but I'm like, where the do you want me to go?
Yeah.
You can swear. You can swear.
Where the fuck you want me to go?
Yeah.
There's a half a car length in front of me. I'm going to move up. What am I going to reverse so that you can get in? Like, I don't understand. So the minute the car in front of me moved forward, this genius lunged from a park spot into my lane. Bro, I had to go like this. Almost got hit by that car. Almost hit this car.
Oh,
Forget about the guy behind me. And guess,
Like nothing.
like nothing.
Super
It didn't even
aggressive.
look back, not even, hey, sorry, nothing. And it boiled. I want to look in the camera, because I want to describe to you how this anger felt, right? It felt like it started like at the tips of your toes.
Yeah.
And it just bubbles in what feels like hours, right? But it's seconds.
Right.
It's seconds. And in my head, I have a whole dissertation on what this dude is saying. Fuck this guy. I own this road. Use a bitch in your purple minivan. I was in a plum minivan. That it was her car. So all this is going through my head. And I'm getting hot, and it's
The Hulk.
bubbling, and it's in my stomach. And I'm just getting hot. And my girlfriend, who knows me at this point well enough, looks at me and goes, don't say anything. I fucking know you, don't say anything. And I'm like, you're not about to castrate me. I am a man. I will control myself because there is a child in the back seat, but this is not going to stay the way it is. Right. So, again, and this is all in a period of seconds. This is all milliseconds, really. He pulls in. He manages to get all the way over to the right lane.
Holy, so 3 lanes.
Right, so
2 lanes.
it's 2 lanes because it's 2 lanes plus
Yeah.
where they were parked. It's really 3 lanes, but they all take it up parking.
Yep.
So he manages to get into the right lane. My guess is he was about to make a right turn on the Cross Bronx Expressway service road going the opposite direction where I was going.
Yep.
Right? That's my guess. I still don't know. So he gets to the right lane. He gets to the, you'll know why in a second.
We never know.
He gets to the right lane. So I finally get, and as soon as I see that, I see my opportunity. And in seconds, it was like Neo in the Matrix, right? I had a big gulp. I don't know if you guys remember this back in the day, 7-Eleven. They still have it in some Citgos.
99 cents.
The big gulp. I have since stopped drinking soda. Shout out to those of you who don't drink soda. But I had a
Not
big
many.
gulp of orange soda. Fresh. I just got it. It was full. It had the sweat on the outside of it, just trickling down, just in the right, perfect way.
Yes.
You can hear this. It's like,
I almost feel bad, like now I would drink it, but it was so much more satisfying this way. So as I'm driving, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I didn't even say nothing. As I'm pulling next to him, simultaneously lowering down my girlfriend's window. Remember, he's on the passenger side of my car. I lower my girlfriend's window, and I took the cup, knowing that if I try to throw it out the window or just, she's going to try to stop it, it's going to fall all over her. It's going to be ugly, and I'm not going to get what I need out of this.
Right.
Because I needed it at that point. The anger would not take anything else.
orange soda.
I took my own soda, acted like I was going to take a sip. She literally went like this to check on the baby in the back seat. And I wish I could do it, but I just
The reflex.
picked it up and went like this. I didn't throw it. I literally just lobbed it. If the camera can see that, it was a technique. I don't think
exploded on the window.
if I tried to do it again,
Or did it go in
would
the
never work.
Did it go in the car?
But I picked it up like this, bro, and I threw it
On
like
your
that,
girl.
and it went like
The floater. He did the floater.
it floated
From
in front of my
Rookie of the
girl's
Year.
face as she was coming back. The cup
She seen
was
nothing.
passing her like the Matrix.
God, let me grab it.
Flew out of her window
Into the
across to the next lane of traffic. Into his
3
window.
lanes.
It was in the next lane, though.
yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
got you.
His window was open.
His window was open.
Great.
It landed. It landed. I want to make sure everybody hears this.
In his cup
It
holder.
landed in his lap
And it exploded.
and opened up like a movie, bro. Like if I had a camera, it would have been slow motion. It
like the
opened up
volcano of Pompeii.
like a flower, bro, like this.
Yeah.
Right into his face, and then he just looked over, and there was orange Fanta. It was Sunkist, by the way, Sunkist.
Oh, orange.
There was orange Sunkist
Orange soda.
dripping, coming out of his nose. It was the best feeling in the world. And then he started to say something, and I just went in the next lane and jumped on the Cross Bronx Expressway, and I never saw him again.
Was he okay?
I had no clue.
No
If
accident,
you're watching
nothing.
this, fuck you.
No, yes. If this cab driver ever watches this, cómase un mojón, because I know you were Dominican. Mamagüevo, así no se maneja. La próxima vez, si la mujer mía no tuviera ahí, una galleta lo que te hubiese ganado. Pero, porque eso no se hace. But
Se comió un orange huevo. fue
yes,
lo que
it
se
did.
comió.
It was the most
I
satisfying
think it was
thing.
an orange crush.
Like, if I could record that, that would be ASMR for the rest of my life. Whenever I feel like that, I would just watch that. That second of satisfaction, it was the best. It was the best. It was the best. And that was only the beginning of my road rage issues.
That's
like-
the best fucking road rage.
Listen, it graduated.
What'd your
from
girl say?
that. Screaming. As soon as she saw the cup. I fucking told you.
Yep.
I didn't mean to spit. I fucking told you. I knew you were going to. Yo sabía. Because she was Dominican.
Do it.
The whole
my
drive, I heard it,
God.
but I didn't care.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever
You were
seen the
satisfied.
You remember Al Bundy
felt
when his
good.
wife was yelling at him
Yeah.
and he would just be hearing a different song? Yeah, that was me.
Marriage, love.
I didn't hear anything. It might as well have been Charlie Brown's teacher.
Oh my God.
Yep, did not care. It was. I felt right. Everything was
so-
right again with the world.
So now that was in the 90s, right?
That was in the 90s.
Boom. 2023.
Fair, we move, right? All right.
2023.
All right, I see where you're going.
Your story. You're doing it to somebody. Would you do the same thing right now?
100%.
Wouldn't you be afraid?
That I would do.
Wouldn't you be afraid though?
Depends. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Chances are I wouldn't do that to a white person.
No, because
Right.
Yeah.
Because chances are they're a little bit, they're not. I'm being honest. They showed me house in a mailman uniform with an AR-15. Things like that are what I worry about now.
No, but if you do it, AR-15s. Why?
Shit, you'll get maced.
It was just an
No,
example.
hey,
I
no,
own
I
one.
know.
I own one. We had this
You'll
discussion.
get
come back
shot.
to AR-15.
You get shot or maced as you walk up to their window.
Yeah, well, now you can't walk your dog
you
and be
can't
brown.
get out of the car nowadays.
Well,
Yeah, that's like standing your ground.
Yeah,
Type
in Florida
scenario.
especially.
You should-
What I'm saying
if
is
You can't barbecue, bro.
unless you're recording yourself.
Right, you have to. Yeah, right. It's the only thing.
If
to
you,
say.
Yeah.
you walk up with the phone and you're
record
like,
yourself. Record.
Hey,
there it
asshole.
is. Live.
"Did you know that you just cut
Facebook
me off
Live.
3 lanes ago?"
Yeah. So see, now getting into
You're,
it,
you're
that I
live
would
on
do.
crazy.
Facebook.
That
son
I
of
would
a
do because
bitch.
the worst case I'm gonna get is what? I threw a soda on somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about what you're gonna do. I worry about the law. Like the other things that I've done with road safety, I wouldn't do that again.
No, but what I'm saying is road raging nowadays.
Oh, I know. It's
You know,
bad.
there's people that will kill you just because
Yeah.
you cut them off, or
you
because
didn't put your blink on,
or because you flick them off.
Yeah.
They'll kill you.
and they think it's
Cops do
okay.
That's
that
what I'm
too.
saying.
They think it's okay, like-
cops do
They'll
too.
kill
Well,
you for that too.
I don't know if
Cops-
they'll kill you for that, but
There was a video
they'll
on
definitely
TikTok.
stop you for it.
Yeah.
Which is not
It's no,
elite.
you-
it's not
it's
a.
not, no.
You're not violating any laws.
You can lower
They
the
are,
window
though,
and
by
tell them
stopping
to go
you.
suck and they can't arrest you. Everybody watching, you can tell them. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
As long as you don't
Like
yell.
they walk around like they're Nazis. Like this is a Gestapo Germany where
Just
they
don't yell.
just because you're angry or you having a bad day, it gives you a right to be rude to me.
Like in
Not
You
at all.
work for me.
Right.
Let's be clear.
Remember semi-pro?
But they don't work for you. That's their.
That's
comeback.
their mentality, but they're
I
absolutely
work for the
wrong.
state. I work for.
Let's track those taxes. Let's
Who
see
the
where they're
hell
coming from.
pays for the state? Who the hell?
Never mind.
Yeah, same shit. Okay.
But
what
yeah,
were
he
you gonna
doesn't
say?
want to go. He doesn't want to go politics. I get you, bro. I get you. But
What were you
yeah,
gonna say? Yeah, all the time.
But is that
baby.
that road rage story? Is that your most satisfying, like end result? You got what you wanted.
no.
Well, you got more.
No, yeah.
road
Yeah, no,
rage
there's more.
stories?
Give me
Yeah,
one.
this,
Bro,
see,
you
that's the
could-
thing. People be like, I have a road rage
Can
story.
we have one more? Can I,
have
get one
a
more ready?
collection.
Just, can I have one more from him?
You threw
yeah,
the drink
I'm
through the
good.
window. What's more satisfying than
Yeah,
splashing that
give me
shit?
another. Give me one.
I
Fast
know.
forward.
That's
Fast
like the
forward.
perfect
Fast forward.
About
Okay.
10 years.
Okay.
I am now living in Kissimmee,
Okay.
Florida.
All right.
I am working at Leaky Tiki on 192, close to 27 over there.
Nigga, diggy.
Yeah. I was supervisor
That's not
there.
kissing me.
That's my brother. He sounds like me too.
I can't see you move your lips through my peripheral. I'm doing my best.
That's why I'm just letting
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know.
bro.
That's all good. You guys do sound alike, by the way.
Sorry.
No, it's not. Don't apologize. It's his fault. He came second. So
Or actually, it was my dad.
yeah, well, you probably start. I mean, you guys all look alike. It's ridiculous, but it's like me and my brother. We do. So now fast forward. I'm working.
Tiki.
I'm driving home on Osceola Parkway. Now, if you
Osceola.
guys know Osceola,
One lane up, one lane down.
2.
2 lanes, but
Was it 2 lanes?
yes, 2. And then in the
Yeah,
middle, it
at
has
this
that
point,
dip.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the middle, it has that dip. And sometimes it's even 4 lanes. It opens up.
Yeah.
But you know that dip in the middle?
Sidewalk counts.
No. But I'm talking about like in the middle of Osceola now, where the big dip is in the middle, that it has like that concave area.
Yeah,
that if
yeah.
you go in there, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm driving in the outer lane, in the inner lane, I should say.
Right.
And here comes I'm trying to describe him without being racist.
Please don't be racist.
Here comes a white guy.
Yeah.
Is that racist? Can you say white
You
guy
can say
nowadays?
white
I'm just
guy,
making
yeah.
sure because everybody knows how oppressed white men are.
Yes. So much
Caucasian.
so.
Caucasian.
Yeah, white privileges and shit. So this dude thought this dude thought that he owned Osceola Parkway.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do. Most of us do.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he
know.
was white.
I know, and he probably owned my grandparents, right? So he's driving down in the middle lane, and he just literally cut me off. Like I wasn't there, just came into the outside lane, and
Another
I literally had to throw myself
In the median?
into the median, and I'm in a Honda Accord dropped. So I'm hearing my rims. I am feeling them in my
Yeah.
loins.
Yes.
I gain control, jump back on. You think this dude would stop, slow down? Are you okay?
No.
Like I was not there.
Just keep going.
Kept going. So now again,
That's attempted murder.
yeah,
Was he
tippy
driving
toes.
a truck?
Tippy
No,
toes.
he was driving a, I want to say like a Ford Taurus,
Oh yeah.
Really?
something like that, or a Mercury
Oh,
Sable.
yeah.
You know,
Sedan.
Yeah,
White car.
Sedan
yeah,
type.
yeah, very white. You know,
Family
yeah.
friendly.
right. He's
Grand
driving with his
Marquis.
window down. I can see him. I can see the dude, right?
Right.
And it's a white dude, glasses.
Jeffrey Dahmer looking
again,
motherfucker.
I wouldn't. Right. That's why I wouldn't do it, knowing now what I know. This is prior to the big blow up of mass shootings and
Yes.
this and that.
This wasn't
Now
the 90s.
Yeah, it was just after the 90s. It was fresh after the 90s. Like, I wouldn't do that now because who knows what he's got in the back of his trunk.
And
you know,
right.
now.
Yeah.
But
But at that moment, again,
dead
I was still
body.
young. I
You-
was freshly 30. I was right in my early
yeah.
30s. Still thought
so
I
the
was
tingling started in your toes.
bubbling, from my toes up through my shins into my all the way up,
The
right?
explosion.
Right.
Hulk.
I can feel it. I'm sweating. AC's like at 60. I'm bald, right? So I'm like, what?
Catching up to that
Right?
motherfucker.
What?
Dirt. I'm leaving dirt. Chunks of grass
I'm
coming
back
off.
up. I finally catch him. We come to a light right at Wide World of Sports.
Right. Okay.
Right there. You know how that opens up the
Yeah.
four lanes
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Right.
I pull up. As soon as I pull up behind dude at the red light, and it was a fresh red light, so I knew I had time. You know what I'm saying?
So you got
I saw it turn red. I was like, fuck yes. Pulled up right behind the dude, right?
screeching tires.
Put it right into fucking neutral, popped up because it was stick shift.
Oh,
Emergency brake, got out.
You put it in neutral.
As soon as I'm
Parking.
walking up to the car, a lady pulls up. You almost fucking killed me. Not yelling at me, yelling at
Yeah,
him.
nice.
So the dude was just driving like an asshole. I
Oh
felt
my
like
gosh. So
that's all the cosign I needed.
Just to punch him in the
legally,
fucking face.
You're
At that
signed
point,
on.
I was okay. So I gently walked over to his window, and I didn't think of hitting him immediately because I would have just hit him. But I'm like, okay, let's breathe. I said, yo, are you fucking crazy? And he looked at me, and this is a dead. I'm gonna look in the camera for this. He looked at me in my eye and said, yes, I'm crazy. That should have been a red flag, right?
Yeah, like
Thank God
literally,
nothing's
you're
happened.
crazy.
Right.
Like,
Nothing's happened.
let's
I'm not a
get
little
this
guy.
guy
I'm not a little guy.
No.
I'm about 6 feet on the nose, just a little under, a hair under 6.
New York accent.
New York accent. I'm a
Yep.
big dude.
Yep.
I'm not the most imposing figure, but I'm imposing enough that you shouldn't look at me and go, yeah, I'm crazy, because you don't know.
Exactly.
Which is what I continue to tell him. We'll get into that later. But I just want to say, disclaimer, don't do this now.
No.
Now there's a
no.
lot more guns in circulation. There's crazy people out there in the streets. Don't do this.
Right.
There's
I'm not an
more
advocate for
people- There's crazy people all the time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll get to the
Now,
guns.
More of them have
subject
guns
later.
now.
Yeah.
But keep going.
So yes, don't do this
Don't
at
do
home.
it now.
Don't try this at home, kids. So I looked at him. I said, "Yo, are you crazy?" And he looked at me. He said, "Yeah, I'm crazy." I said, "Well, today, you met a motherfucker crazier than you." And I cocked back on Osceola
Oh, you
Parkway.
told him that?
Yeah.
Open
I
hand
cocked
slap.
back on Osceola Park from back here. I bought that shit from Georgia. Right through the car window, I smacked him. He had glasses on. They flew out of his passenger side window and slid across the big white lines on Osceola Parkway. I have that vision in my head, like I remember looking. And the glasses, and the lady was clapping. There was people like, yeah! Because you drive like an asshole, that's what you get, right? I got back in my Honda Civic.
I think that's my
I felt
dream
like they let
right
me
there.
go. They let me. Like the cars, it parted like the Red Sea, and they would come through like a hero. There's confetti in my memory. There's confetti flying out of the cars, and I'm just I parted and just kept driving up Osceola Parkway. I don't know what happened to him. I'm sure he had to get out and get his glasses, but I kept it moving, and that was probably the most satisfying.
That one.
That
Yes,
one was
I
because
would say
physically
that
I got to
sounds-
hit him, and I
Yeah.
never got caught.
You
Right.
fucking
That's pretty
slapped him.
funny.
Yeah, I know he had at least 4 fingers. If I would have had a ring, you would have seen me engraving.
But it was the 90s, so really,
This was 2000s.
Oh, 2000.
This was here. Yeah, this was
Oh, you said 4 lanes. right?
2007,
Yeah.
2008.
roughly right around there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, right around there. That's what I meant.
So do you feel that not like I said about road rage and gun control, you wouldn't go up to a car now?
No, that and I wouldn't carry, and I don't carry out of responsibility because I know myself.
Yes.
And I mean you've already
Because
you've only heard two of them
Because you're a rager.
I am, but I'm not not in normal life unless you put your hands on me. If you put your hands at this point, you can say whatever you want, and I really get mad about racism.
Right.
Like I got into issues with some bikers in a supermarket here because of the way they were talking to the lady, and the lady understood you. And the dude's sitting there like, Polo, do you understand Polo? And she's like, she's telling you that's not chicken, that's goat that you're pointing at, idiot. But the way he said it was so racist.
Right.
And my mother was there. My mother's in a walker. And I lost it. And I immediately walked up to the counter. My mother's like, Hector, relax. Because she knows me. But I had to tell the dude, yeah, but like those are things I can't deal with. Like there's certain things that I just have no tolerance for.
Was it in St. Cloud?
This was in Lakeland.
In Lakeland?
Yeah, and they were all
Holy
bikered
shit.
out. They had all their vests on.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, oh, Polo, do you understand English? Do you understand
Oh,
Polo?
wow.
Polo? And I'm like, yo, idiot. She's telling you that that's goat. You're the one that doesn't understand. She said goat 3 times, idiot, while you're saying polo.
Polo.
It's not a T-shirt. It's not a sport involving a horse, idiot. There's 2 L's that makes a Y sound. Pollo. Idiota. Imbécil animal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the things I can't deal with. I don't walk around looking for problems. Peter knows.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm the most social dude in the world.
Yep.
I can get around anybody and
Hear
I
that.
don't even know who you are.
You want to hear it now? Now you
Let's hear that third story. Is it quick?
They're real quick.
Yeah, it's quick enough.
This was not that
Okay.
long.
This was not that long ago. I knew
remember
both
it.
of them. So I'm driving down 192 every day, and I would drive with my daughter. I would bring her to work with me some days, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm driving home one day, and this dude in a silver minivan, right, just like I'm not even there. He's next to me. I'm literally making eye contact with the dude as he's running me into the median. I had to slam my brakes on for him to just get in the lane so that I wouldn't kill me and my daughter or flip the car into the next lane. As I'm doing this, I'm telling myself, your daughter's in the back seat, relax.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him continue his monkey antics all up and down 192 because he's bouncing from one lane to the other.
So do it to everybody.
It was like a video game. It's like might as well be Mario Kart.
Right.
So I'm looking at Mario Kart. For the Nintendo,
Video game
I don't want to
specific.
I'll get punched in my face.
Yeah.
That'll be his
There's a bunch
rage.
of carts in there.
That'll be his rage. So
Moving on.
192, right? So I'm watching this, and I again boiling, can't control it. Start speeding up to catch up to my kid's still in the back seat, and I'm thinking, Hector, you gotta relax. I can't because I'm watching him almost kill 15 other people.
Right.
So we finally get to right by Celebration where the Malaya Hotel is, that
Right.
whatever, with the huge parking lot.
Yeah.
He's in this lane. He can't go over unless he's going to get on the sidewalk. I pulled my car on 192, half sideways,
block him.
in front of him, got out of the car. This kid was 17 years old, driving his mother's car like an asshole. And the thing is, once he did it,
Other cars stopped, right?
yeah, I'm not done. In the interaction, I got close enough to him that I'm like, yo, what are you, crazy? Like, that's your normal reaction. Like, you don't see what you're doing? And he's like laughing, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, making smirky faces. Couldn't. Pull my car almost sideways on 192, stop the kid, right? Pull over. When I see that he's 17 years old, like, I can't wring his neck. He's a 17-year-old kid.
I would
right?
have flicked
Right,
him.
that's what I wanted to do. Like, give him a noogie or pull his ear.
A white Jeep.
As I get out, he doesn't want to open his window. He doesn't want to unlock his door. A pickup truck pulls up. A white dude gets out of the pickup truck. He sees the white dude. Now, he was a Hispanic kid driving the car.
Right.
He sees the white dude, assumes the white dude's coming to aid him because there's a big brown guy who's attacking him. But I wasn't attacking him. I was verbally attacking him.
Right.
But I was telling him the day he gonna die. But I wasn't hitting him. So the dude gets out. When he sees the white guy, all of a sudden he's got enough knickers to open the car
Right.
door and get out of the car.
Really?
But what he didn't know is that he cut off that white dude.
So he was pissed
And the
too.
white dude was going there, had a knife in his
Oh,
hand.
shit.
No.
Not to stab him, but to cut. Dude, he's like, I was about to fucking
tires.
punch your tires.
Oh, shit.
But the dude, when he gets out, leaves the keys in the ignition and the car door open. He goes up to the white dude, this guy, this, that, and the other. As soon as he starts to tell the guy, this guy came at me or whatever, he doesn't let me pass. The white guy starts telling him, yo, you cut me off. You almost killed me. My daughter's in the car too. He's got the knife. I'm about to slash your tires. And I literally looked at the don't even worry about it. I took the ignitions out of the car. There was a parking lot.
Oh, shit.
A 1 million car parking lot. If anybody watched the first episode I was on, I said I was a pitcher. There's an arm here. Under this fat now,
So it went somewhere.
there's an arm.
So his
I
keys went
chucked
somewhere.
this thing. I don't even know where it landed.
Hopefully.
Like in the parking lot itself.
Hopefully, it landed in the back of a pickup truck.
And they
drove
just
away
drove
with
off.
it.
My hope is that it fell into one of the grates.
Oh,
The
true.
rain grates.
Yes.
That's
And
what
it
I
just
really hope.
disappeared.
But all I know is I said, don't worry about it. I chucked them. And I said, now you call your mother and tell her you were driving like an asshole. And some crazier asshole threw your keys into the parking lot.
Bring
Go
you the
get
spares.
extras or get a tow truck.
Yeah.
Have a great fucking day. And got back in my car and drove up 192 and it felt great.
Nice. That's a good story.
Subscribe, non-violence. See how that was
Definitely.
non-violent?
With that one, we're gonna take it away.
Good stuff. All
Mr.
right.
Peter with his Boston crap. You know, go Lakers. Go Lakers.
Where's the pot of gold?
That's right.
Tiki Tong and Mr. Hector again.
Yes,
Guys,
And Tito
Appreciate you
Macanito on the back. Thank you.